Hey there, Deborah from the Trainual implementation team here. Do you ever feel like you have documentation writer's block? Well, today I'm going to share a few tips and tricks utilizing some in-app AI features that will help you get unstuck. I'm going to start by creating a subject from scratch. This subject is going to be titled Administrative Tasks, and I'm creating this subject for my new office manager. I'm going to use the Smart Outline to help me determine what should be included in this subject. Smart Outline is going to provide some recommended topics based on the title of my subject, but if I wanted to, I could click here to give Smart Outline some additional details about my learning objectives, who this content is for, and what I want included. Next, I'm going to select one of the suggested topics to add to my subject, and then continue outlining, adding a few more of the suggested topics to my subject. Great, now I have a pretty awesome start to my subject. What I'll do next is go into the first step, and you'll notice it has given me a starter sentence for this step. I'm just going to highlight that sentence and use the Smart Tools pop-up feature to have it write even more robust content for me. First, I'm going to click Complete. Awesome, now it's writing that content for me. Once it gets to the end here, I'm going to review it and make any edits that I want to make it more in alignment with my business. It's a lot easier to edit something than to write it from scratch. So if you're just not sure where to start with documentation, then use the Smart Outline and Complete feature to give you some ideas. Maybe as I review this, I feel like this whole paragraph could be simplified. All I need to do is select the text I want to simplify and come back to my Smart Tools menu and select Simplify. And now I have a more simplified paragraph. Each one of the remaining steps from our Smart Outline has a starter sentence. So I just need to keep going with this process of selecting and completing. And then just make additional adjustments to the text as needed. Super easy, right? Let's look at some of the other Smart Tool options together. Let's say I really like the content that's in this step, but the writing is a little too formal for me. I'm just going to highlight that text and then change the tone to make it more casual. There are 20 different options here so that I can ensure that this content hits just the right tone for my business. Another scenario where Smart Tools might be helpful, let's say I have a multilingual staff and I really want to make sure that I have content that's translated to their first language for them. In this instance, what I might do is highlight this content here, then insert a divider line and paste that content again so that I can use the Translate tool to provide this step in both English and French for my employees. The Smart Tool Translate feature offers 25 different languages. Now let's say I wanted to ensure that my written content didn't contain any grammar or spelling errors. What I would do is highlight my written text and select Fix Grammar and Spelling from the Smart Tools. Now I can feel confident publishing this content to my team. We've covered 5 of the Smart Tool features today for getting you started with documentation, but there are 5 more Smart Tool options in here for you to utilize. Happy documenting!